The beat makes you wonder. The beat makes you wonder.
How do you perform your duties in school and in your specific community? Does your community respond to your needs as a teacher?
As a teacher, I have a set of responsibilities and roles I have to do. The Department of Education has provided guidelines which include my role as a facilitator of learning and as a member of the community. Likewise, the community is considered as the stakeholders to education, and through various partnership programs, the link between school and community is strengthened. Teachers perform their duties by planning and delivering lessons, assessing students' learning, facilitating extracurricular activities, and specific communities. Teachers may also be involved in developing or implementing programs that address the needs of students and families from diverse backgrounds and collaborating with local organizations or agencies. The response of the community to the needs of the teacher can vary, depending on factors such as the level of support for education, the availability of resources, and the engagement of stakeholders.
What common problems have you encountered with your students? How do you deal with these problems?
One of the enduring problems that I have encountered is the inadequate learning resources of my learners. The school admittedly lacks textbooks and modules for the learners, and at the same time, the digital divide is apparent in a lot of learners who have little to no access to technology relevant to education, such as the internet, printer, and the computer. The common problems that teachers may encounter with students include behavioral issues, academic struggles, lack of motivation, and social-emotional challenges. Teachers may deal with these problems by implementing various strategies such as establishing clear expectations, providing individualized support, using positive reinforcement, creating a safe and inclusive learning environment, and collaborating with families and other professionals. Ultimately, effective teaching requires ongoing assessment, reflection, and adaptation to meet the needs of all students.
What criteria do you have for an effective classroom management?
For me, one of the most important things to consider is if the classroom is conducive to learning. And when I say conducive to learning, the classroom has to be physically pleasing and mentally relaxing. So in terms of becoming an effective classroom manager, one should possess a hefty amount of knowledge and competence in instruction. Second, patience, composure, and fortitude. And when you become a teacher, you should be very, very patient in order to be a good classroom manager. So third, healthy rapport with the learners. Fourth, strong ethical standards with leadership and authority. And lastly, resourcefulness and taking initiative. So, as we all know, students' diversity is unavoidable since every student has unique qualities, both internal and externally influenced. For example, students differ in their learning styles. Some are visual or some are auditory. Or in their level of cognition, some are analytical while others are not. Not to mention different talents, traits, and skills. And if they are influenced by society and culture such as ethnicity, religion, language, and etc. So in my perspective, a classroom manager should be sensitive enough to acknowledge these differences.
With the implementation of the K-12 program, what are the things that need to be improved in the teaching profession?
Empowering teachers through relevant trainings and upgrading mechanism for professional development is a very important area that needs improving.
What should the government do to further improve the quality of Philippine education system?
So the government is doing its utmost best and has intensified its efforts in order to improve, offer and deliver the best quality of education to the students and learners because higher competitiveness in education will enable our country to field more skilled Filipino workers that can help be more innovative, and there are things that government should do further in order to improve the quality of education, such as supporting the K-12 education program, effective targeting of funds of the areas of the greatest needs, and allocation of enough funds to improve education outcomes, continually developing learning resources, review of the curriculum, revise if needed, and the upgrade of the professional development of teachers and school leaders.
The state has provided a Magna Carta for teachers which stipulates the rights of teachers. As government employees, DepEd teachers get all the benefits that come from being a public servant in the Philippines. In addition, DepEd teachers also get additional financial incentives and benefits that are unique to their nature of work, such as basic employment benefits like GSIS, PhilHealth, leaves privilege, maternity leave, paternity leave, and others, performance-based bonus annually, enhancement incentives or PEI, personal economic relief allowance, mid-year and year-end bonuses, cash gift, clothing, and teacher supplies. While in school, the benefits we can get are death claim, cash gift, and other school supplies needed for our reports and documents.